Oh, I have just look at the swatches. I mean, are you mad? Are you mad? I saw the teasers on Tammy's Instagram story and I was like, like I wonder what she's coming up with next. Then I saw that blue eyeshadow and I was like, next day delivery was the only option. I got the email at work, right? So this was during my lunch break. Bam! I went straight to Superdrug, straight to the first cashier. I smiled so brightly at that shop assistant. I don't think she understood like what she was doing for me right then and there. As soon as I got back to work, opened it. Obviously, opened it straight away, but here's the gag. I opened it to about here. I've already fangirled over the packaging because, I mean, look at it. I haven't actually opened it, guys. I haven't seen the palette in person yet, and oh man, my colleague was sat across from me and she was just like wondering why I was getting so excited, and I just had to hold myself. I really wanted to open it then and there, but I just had to, you know, keep it together, save it for y'all. So y'all are about to see a madness. Like, this is how I am when I get something that I am really genuinely excited about. This is gonna be really weird for people who don't know me like that, you know what I mean? Oh my god, I'm so excited to open this. Okay. Oh my day. Okay, wait, I just need to savor the box. Tropical Carnival Shadow Palette with love at MakeupByTammi. So the names: Calypso, Soca, Notting Hill, Spice. Oh, by the way, I love the names. The names are so nice. Okay, I'm gonna open it now. Oh my day. Oh my days. What? Look at that. Oh my days. I'm getting fingerprints all over the mirror already. This is how you know my makeup is just jacked. Like, I don't take very good care of it. It's really bad. Look how gorgeous that is. What? We need to swatch these immediately. What? I have to try this blue. What's the blue called? Shortknee. Oh, come on. Is this real? Is this real? That swatch could have gone on and on. What? This is called spiced rum. Come on. You're having a laugh. What is this? Tell me. How are you gonna just drop? Here's the thing, the timeline between seeing these teasers on her Instagram and the time that she released the palette has been, it's just so short to me. Maybe she mentioned it a long time ago, I don't know, but I only saw it within the last, like, what, couple of weeks? The time is just so short. Like, I'm not prepared. I was not prepared for this. I wasn't ready. What? I was not ready. So let me just describe to you what is happening here, because I'm just being extra at this point. It's usual for me. You know when you get a palette that has like a super looking, like foiled looking shadow, and then you go to pick it up with your brush and it goes a bit chunky? This one was just smooth. Real smooth, right? I just want to quickly see how it picks up with the brush. I'm going to go in with Soca. It's kicking up a little bit of product, but do you know what? At this point, I have so many affordable palettes. A little bit of fallout doesn't faze me at all. I do my eyes first anyways. So the brush that I used is quite like a soft brush like this. So it's diffused the color a little bit. But oh my days, like that texture? I don't know how to describe it. You know how you can get a shimmer shadow and it's like meh, like a little bit of shimmer. This, you can tell like every single pigment in here is reflecting the light. Let's try a matte color now. Look how it picks up that blue. And I'm just rubbing the pigment that was on my finger onto my hand so you can really see how intense it gets. I'm not going to do just one finger swatch with the matte shades just because they don't pick up in the same way as shimmer shades do. Look at the red. That's intense. Look at that. So those are some of the mattes. What can I say so far about them? I can say that you can definitely tell like a couple of those are pressed pigments, just with, even when I was doing a finger swatch just now, just with the amount of kickback I was getting from digging my finger into the palette. But that's exactly what I was doing. I was digging my finger into the palette. Just, I think I'm just overexcited. And I get what Tammi meant with like the staining, because my fingers are a little bit pink and green. None of this stuff is new to me, like using pressed pigments or like a little bit of fallout, like none of that is new. If the pigment is there, I'm good. Should I put some on my eyes? Should I? Right, I'm taking off my eye makeup. Oh, this is such a good look right now. I mean, this is a look in and of itself. Kardashian who? Alright, fully calm down. Okay, I'm just gonna I've literally got mascara across my face. Do you know what? I probably should have started from scratch, but we're here now, so let's sort this out. Days. I look like I had a rough night. We are dealing with bright colors, so in the Revolution spirit, I'm going to use the Revolution Cut Crease Canvas, and this is in the shade Illustrate. I might have put too much. I wonder if I just created more work for myself. Perhaps. And that's okay, that's okay. Testing out these colors right now, I really want to try as many colors as possible. I want to kind of push this palette to see what it can do, which will probably take a few goes. I don't think I'm gonna get that all in this attempt. Now you know you're done blending once you look like a reverse panda. I'm just gonna point to the colors for now because the plastic sheet is I've lost it already. I'll put it in the description box what colors I've used. Immediately, it's kicking up quite a bit. The only reason I'm mentioning that is because I know that some people are really picky about that sort of thing. So I'm just letting you know. Sis, what? What? Oh my days. That I just tapped the color on. Like, what is happening? Yo, Tammi, you did not come to play. Oh, you did not come to play. Tropical Carnival is an amazing name, but like I feel like this is the palette that should have been called Shook. I'm just shook. I'm literally shook. I don't even know what to do with myself. I'm gonna now use another blending brush with this color and put that just above the purple. Oh. Tammi, you didn't give us a like, I didn't have time to process this. I wasn't ready. What is this? With this color here, I'm just gonna go in between that purple and that pinky shade. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is add some of this color here. I don't know if it's because I've just layered so much shadow on, but I'm just struggling to blend this out a tiny bit. Like the way these colors lay down, they lay down so vibrant. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I did something different with this eye. It might just be me. Do you know what? I think it's just me. I think I've just layered so much shadow on, it's just not taking to it anymore. So I think that might be one thing just to watch out for, is maybe not to layer the shadows too much. Because I don't know if, can you see it? Like I feel like this side has gone better than this side. This side doesn't seem as deep. So maybe what I should have done was to lay down the blue first, since that was the deepest color, then the deep purple, and then the lighter purple, and then the pinky shade. I think that's what I should have done, because I don't feel like this blue is sitting as evenly as it could be, but I think that's down to the way I applied it. Okay, we live and we learn. Anyway, it's gonna be a cut crease, so you're not gonna see none of this anyway. Okay, so I need to sort out the situation that is my base, and then I'm gonna put on some liner and lashes, and I will be right back with my final thoughts. Hello again. Need a stretch. It is now stupid o'clock and I really need to round up, so I'm going to keep it as brief as possible. The first thing that I have to say is Tammi, you really knocked it out of the park with the colour story. I know I've gone for quite a complicated look, but I like how the colour has been broken down so that you can still use a matching matte and a matching shimmer, so it's easier for, say, a makeup beginner to use. So I really like that aspect about it. I think that the shimmers performed really nice on top of the eyeshadow base. They blended beautifully, very pigmented. You saw my reaction when I first put down that purple. The pigment was like bam. But as I started to layer some colours on top of each other, this could have been my fault. Maybe I used too much of the shadow, but as I started to layer the colours, I found that the darker ones, especially this blue here, it was sticking and it wasn't really blending out. And even when I tried to go back in with the purple shade and tried to switch to this shade as well to kind of blend in between the purple and this pink, it just really wasn't moving. And in the end, I had to add some of the black, which I actually didn't want to do for this look. I wanted it to just be pure color, but I ended up having to use some black at the edges just to make that area smooth because the color started to skip a little bit. Now, I think I just need to play around with this palette a little bit more, and also just to consider the fact that some of these are pressed pigments. Navy is one of see, now it makes sense. Now it makes sense. And funnily enough, so is Girlies. This one here. Yeah, this is actually making a lot more sense. I think I'm gonna go back and have a little play around with this and maybe try a different base. The Illustrate one is cool, but I normally for bright looks use liquid lipsticks, particularly the NYX Cosmetics liquid suedes. So I really want to see how they behave with the shadows on top, or with the pigments on top. Until then, I really do like how this look has come out, and I think that the look of the palette, the pan size, just the general color selection is perfect. And if you already have the original palette, which has all of the neutrals in it, this is like the perfect pairing for it. Maybe you've used this palette, maybe you're all neutraled out, but then you look at this palette and you feel like it might be a bit too much. Just add a couple of colors of this one into your looks from this one, and then you can, you know, ease yourself into the world of color. That sounded way better in my head, but you get what I mean. I'm definitely going to be playing around with this one a lot more just to see how it behaves with other eyeshadow bases and different styles of looks as well. Alright, so if you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Comment down below as well. I want to hear what you guys think of this look. Are you going to get the palette? Are you thinking about it? Like, where are you guys at? Feel free to leave a comment, and if you want to, you can also hit the subscribe button too. I'd appreciate it. Alright guys, take care. Bye.